Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to get started here. I want to start first by thanking everyone for coming out today on this very windy Friday afternoon. But we are gathering here today to celebrate Native American Heritage Month. So, beloved members of the greater Buffalo community, my name is Samantha Nephew. I am Seneca in Deer Clan, and it is my most distinct honor to welcome you to the inaugural raising of the Haudenosaunee flag here at Niagara Square on this November 3rd, the start of Native American Heritage Month. To my best understanding, this is the first time the Haudenosaunee flag will fly proudly within the city of Buffalo here at Niagara Square, or as some Native people might refer to it as the Buffalo Creek Territory. To start today's event, I would like to call up Mr. Marty Jimerson III, who will lead us in a prayer spoken in the original language used upon our lands. Speak right into the mic.
So, my name is Marty Jimerson III. I'm of the Wolf Clan, and I'm from the Seneca Nation. Sudan Dios and Donadi, as we hear good again on these guys and Doya on Garnigoin, then the Dust no on your heart, the Ungwitty, Danny Hawaii, New York, down there on Garnigoin. And Donadi, as we hear good again on these guys and Doya on Garnigoin, the Tina and Yonde, Danny Hawaii, New York, down there on Garnigoin. And Donadi, as we hear good again on these guys and Doya on Garnigoin. Then the Nonyo and the Ganos, Danny Hawaii, New York, down there, Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janoni, Scott and Daya, Hungani going. Then the Nonyo, Hard Day Gilsagi, Danny Hawaii, New York, down there, Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janoni, Scott and Daya, Hungani going. Then the Nonyo, Hard Day Nongasagi, Danny Hawaii, New York, down there, Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janoni, Scott and Daya, Hungani going. Then the Nanya had the Jioge, Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janoni, Scott and Raya, Hungani going. Then the Nanya, or Jison Dase, Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janoni, Scott and Raya, Hungani going. Then the Nanya had a good had a Didi Dagi call, Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janoni, Scott and Raya, Hungani going. Then the Nanya, what the Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janani, Scott and Raya, Hungani going. Then the Nanya, Gahadaya, Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janani, Scott and Raya, Hungani going. Then the Nanya, Yamani, Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janani, Scott and Raya, Hungani going. The Tinanya, a T-shirt, Hadamanji, Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janani, Scott and Raya, Hungani going. The Tinanya, a T-shirt, Circa Gatwa, Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janani, Scott and Raya, Hungani going. The Sinanya, Sidwachi, and the Cat Gatwa, Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janani, Scott and Raya, Hungani going. The Tinanya, Gayan and the Harioyagiana, Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janani, Scott and Raya, Hungani going. Then the Nanya, Gajison Dacia, Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janani, Scott and Raya, Hungani going. The Sidonanya, Sakagowanis, Ganadayo, Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. And down at the as we hear good Janani, Scott and Raya, Hungani going. The Sidonanya, Sakajanok, Danny Hawaii, New York, down the Hungani going. Danny.
So at this time here, just a little brief translation as to what my boy has said there. Before we gather at any of our traditional social gatherings, it's always said that we acknowledge everything that the Creator has given us, everything that has been provided for us on earth, from all the waters to the timbers, to the sun, to the stars in the sky, to the Creator Himself. There, we acknowledge Him with everything that He's been provided for us for. So at this time, there, we like to say Yahweh. But at this time here, ladies and gentlemen, we were honored today here to come and help celebrate the month of November, which is classified as Native American Heritage Month. So with that being said here, I'd like to bring out some dancers here.
Nope, not yet.
Oh, not yet?
Nope. But go ahead, finish. Are you done?
Yeah.
No, you're okay. You're okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that and explaining a little bit more about what it is that we do to start our social gatherings. At this time, I would just like to mention, I would like to thank Deputy Mayor of Buffalo, Rashid McDuffie, for coming out today. We have State Senator Sean Ryan, Councilmember Mitch Nowakowski, Erie County Legislator Howard Johnson, Assembly Member John Rivera, Councilmember Brian Bowman, and School Board Member Jen McCosey. I would like to take a couple of minutes to explain why we are gathered here today. Native American Heritage Month is incredibly important to me, and the only thing more important to me than being a Seneca woman is to share with the world the beauty of our people, of Seneca people, of Haudenosaunee people, and the vastly different Native American and First Nation peoples across what is now known as North America. I'm not an elected official or an official representative of the Seneca Nation or any governing entity. I'm simply a proud Seneca, a proud Buffalonian, and today all these things collide so that we only continue to build bridges. Every Native person alive today has done so through a means of survival through community support and individual resilience. The history of this country is founded on lands taken from our lineage and relied on the destruction of our lifestyle, our homes, and our hearts. But those of us standing here today, listening from afar and yet to be met, we deserve to be seen as our whole, truest selves, immersed in the greater community. We have our own needs and have our own challenges, but we are also much the same as our neighbors when it comes to our accomplishments and our challenges. Both things can be very true. We gather today to lend our youth the assurance that they are owners of their communities, and they do so with generations before them at their backs. We gather today to honor our ancestors who never got to see pride like this displayed at such a public level, one that says we are here, we belong, and we demand to be heard. We gather today for ourselves as adults and elders. We are the seventh generation that they fought for. Now, to lend some words, I'd like to bring up Pete Hill, the Special Initiatives Director of the Native American Community Services.
It is so gratifying and exciting to see so many people come out, especially young people from all our friends and allies in our own communities as well, and all the media coverage to do this and to cover this important event. Because so many times Native people, Indigenous people are left out of a lot of different efforts. Nationally, Native people are about 1.5 to 2% of the U.S. population. Some places it's higher, some places it's less than that. So we're often very easily overlooked and excluded. I've seen Native people being referred to as being an other, and to me that is such an inappropriate way to describe any group of people, to say that you don't really have an identity on your own, that we're going to call you an other. I've seen other data that shows Native people as being statistically insignificant. And when I see that data, how does that make me feel as a Native person? Not very good to see that we don't even matter, or we don't even count, or that people don't even recognize that we do have our identities that have sustained us for thousands of years. And this is what brings us today. And I love what you said about that we are the seventh generation that our ancestors fought for and focus on. So where I work at Native American Community Services, we have a lot of different programs, including youth programs, elders programs, a lot of cultural events. We have a lot of new programs coming up that are really trying to overcome the impact of all the trauma that Samantha spoke about. We do a lot of work, we do a lot of cultural competency training so people can understand the impact of not only residential boarding schools, but other factors such as the doctrine of discovery and so many other policies and efforts that were designed to eliminate Native people and do all the things that we know that we're still suffering from to this day. But with the idea of healing, the idea of helping our young people, our adults and our elders, everybody from all ages, to feel good about who we are, because we have a proud ancestry, we have a proud heritage, a lot of tremendous teachings that we can offer for our people, for many people, our relationship to our Mother Earth, recognizing that we are all responsible to take care of the Earth because she is our mother, and we have so many things that we could talk about going on and on, because there's so many issues that we're dealing with, and just really proud and happy to be here, but so excited and grateful to be part of this event here today. And again, I want to thank all of you for being here, and congratulations to put this together. And I'll pass it back over to Samantha for the rest of the program. Yahweh.
Thank you, Pete. I appreciate those words. Next, I would like to introduce Jennifer Loft, Assistant Director of the UB Department of Indigenous Studies.
There you go. My name is Jennifer Loft, and I'm Six Nations Mohawk, born and raised in Buffalo, New York. On behalf of the Department of Indigenous Studies at the University of Buffalo, we are proud to bear witness to this historic moment. We have greatly benefited from the vibrant Indigenous community in the Buffalo region. The Department of Indigenous Studies builds on UB's long-standing legacy as a key location for Haudenosaunee people to learn and be in community with each other over the past 50 years. The Department of Indigenous Studies is defined by its emphasis on our history, traditional languages, and the environment. Our mission is to foster excellence in Indigenous-centered scholarship, research, and teaching that is accountable and beneficial to the Haudenosaunee people of this territory and all Indigenous nations, communities, and organizations in local, national, and global contexts. With 3 Indigenous staff and 10 Indigenous faculty by fall of 2024, UB's Department of Indigenous Studies provides support through our home hub model. We are a home for all Indigenous Studies faculty, staff, and students to gather in community, and a hub for innovative Indigenous-centered research, recruitment, retention, support, and community outreach and engagement initiatives across campus. The university operates on the traditional territory of the Seneca Nation and is committed to recognizing the sovereign nations in its backyard. We are thrilled that the City of Buffalo is doing so as well this Native American Heritage Month. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. And next, I would like to introduce Shannon Seneca, Assistant Professor in the UB Department of Indigenous Studies.
Sego Scanagoa. My name is Shannon Seneca, and I am Six Nations Mohawk Turtle Clan, and extremely ecstatic to be here today and be witnessing this and to be a part of it. This is beyond historic. And what I'd really like to say about the UB Department of Indigenous Studies and what that means for Buffalo and our people is our department is grounded in the Haudenosaunee principles of peace, power, and righteousness. Peace being that we are having a good mind and a strong force within ourselves. So our department is focused on language revitalization, because it is through our languages that you can truly see our Indigenous worldview. And the power comes from the power of each other and the power of community. And that is where we can be there for University of Buffalo has committed and brought all of us Indigenous scholars to be able to come and provide a base and a ground and a foundation for all the youth that would like to come and grow ourselves to the final part of righteousness, which is righteousness where we live for each other and for all, and where we can all grow together as one. Our Haudenosaunee prophecies state that all men, all races of man will return to Turtle Island where we are today. And it states that the world will be in such imbalance that we won't know what to do. And that's where we are, and that's what we've been talking about. But now it's time to change that. It's time to change to the future. And we're here today from our 7 generations, but now it's time to really focus on the forward of the 7 generations forward. And what that means is strengthening our environment, strengthening our way of our environment, and our prophecy states that it's through our traditional teachings and our ways that we can move forward together. Everybody here can move forward together. and combat the challenges that we're facing. Thank you so much. Nyawagoa.
Coming to the podium now, I would like to introduce a rising star and advocate, a young woman who recently asked, like myself, why aren't we seeing ourselves more in spaces of civil and human rights? The woman who organized a fashion show to bring awareness to the missing and murdered Indigenous women epidemic, Miss Ayanna Martin.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ayanna J.C. Martin. I am Mohawk and Turtle Clan from the Six Nations. I'm a granddaughter from a residential school survivor and an advocate for the murdered, missing Indigenous women, girls, and two-spirited people. Today, as we gather here, I just want us to think what this flag raising means. It means that today we are taking one more step closer towards Indigenous visibility. It is a reminder that we are still here. We deserve to be seen, heard, and honored, not just in November, but every single day. Our ancestors have taught our culture and language should be erased, that our skin was too dark. They were beaten and abused simply for being an Indian. I wish that my grandfather had felt the sense of pride that I feel today to be Mohawk. But I am here today because he survived. So as I stand here before you today, I just want to say, I look at everyone around me, gathered at this flag raising. It is a good day to be Indigenous.
Next, we have a few remarks from a friend in the New York State Senate, Senator Sean Ryan.
Thank you, everybody. It's so great to be here today to help celebrate Native American Heritage Month. The Haudenosaunee are part of Western New York. There is no Western New York without the Haudenosaunee. We have a shared vision. We know that the relations between the state and the nation has not always been great, but we need to come together in order to strengthen that relationship and the ties that bind us. I've always had a collaborative relationship with the Seneca Nation. We worked very hard over the years to return the corn planter pipe from the New York State Museum to the Seneca Museum. And we also worked hard with the Buffalo History Museum to return the Red Jacket medal to the Seneca people. So we've done a lot of good things by working together. I always enjoy working with my Seneca brothers and sisters during my time in office, and I look forward to working together more, and I look forward to seeing the flag flying over Niagara Square.
And now, another friend from another level of the New York State Legislature, State Assemblyman John Rivera.
Let's give an applause to our good friend, Sam Nephew, that's putting this together. Let's give a round of applause for Sam and all the good work she's doing. These things aren't easy to put together, but they're important. In Western New York, we celebrate every part of Western New York. And like the senator said, without one part of it, we're not who we are. And we care about our history here in Western New York. And if we didn't have moments like this, then we really wouldn't be honest with our past. So thank you for putting this together. Like the senator said, in state government, there's been a lot of kinds of ups and downs when it comes to interactions between whoever the governor of the day is, frankly, and the Senecas, but also, folks all over the state. And there's work that needs to be done, and that's why the state legislature has a great history of advocating. Myself, I consider myself one who advocates for an underrepresented population in my Latino community, but honestly, underrepresented people across the state. Just last week, I met with a delegation of state legislators, the Shinnecock Nation. We talked about all the troubles and situations that they're finding with New York State government. And it's clear, and the message is the same as it was in Long Island, as it is in Niagara Square, and that is that there are rights, that there is dignity, and that there is a lack of investment. And we're here to fight for those things. So I thank everybody who's putting this together, and know that you have true, not just friends, but advocates and allies in the state legislature. So thank you very much.
And next we have the Honorable Jennifer McCosey, who sits on the Buffalo Board of Education and represents the West District, which includes the Native American Magnet School.
Hello, everyone. Right away, I'd like for all of us to give it up for these young folks and these students who are here with us today. I want to hear you. That's right. So as coming here as a Board of Education member, yes, closer. Yay, there we go. I do represent the Native American Magnet School, school number 19. Principal Tuwala, please raise your hand back there. This is not the only entity where the Buffalo Public Schools are trying to make sure that the Native American and all of our cultural differences are represented in the BPS in Buffalo, New York. And we're leading how this looks across the country with our Culturally Responsive Initiatives program. We have every so often, every 3 months, we have a Native American social hour with dancing and cultural celebration. And we would love for later on this month in November, we're going to have another. Our Native American Resource Program is housed in our Native American school number 19, Native American Magnet School. And if you are of Native American descent, we have 506 forms, there's actual grants, and there's programs that have been in place for a long time. And maybe we're not as in tune, but I'm here with my big mouth to make sure everybody knows. And get on the website, buffaloschools.org, to find the Native American program, because there are grants where resources are available to Native American students where they have one-to-one consultations with people to really dig deep into their culture and so that they feel resonated, heard, and understood. There's a newsletter from our Native American Resource Program that comes out. It's on the website, but we will, if you are interested, go to the buffaloschools.org and look up this website, the newsletter, so that we can get your contact information. I just want to say this is so beautiful to see all these people here. And to you students, I see you, how you doing? To you students, every day is a new day. Be better each and every day and make all of us proud, because we're looking to you for our future. Thank you.
Last and most certainly not least, I want to bring up our local councilman who sat down with me several months ago to hear about an idea I had to celebrate Native American heritage, and made sure I followed the idea to fruition. I'd like to thank Councilman Mitch Nowakowski for all he has done and to welcome him to the podium.
Thank you so much, Sam. So that conversation started in the Central Library over a 70-cent cup of coffee from a vending machine, where we talked about a lot of things, but we talked about the inclusion in cultural history that Buffalo is so rich in. And Niagara Square should reflect its people. Our flags that we hang in our square should reflect our people, and it should reflect the contributions, the history, the culture, and the sacrifices that communities make. So when we do that here in Niagara Square, we're really uplifting not only our cultural history, but uplifting our people that live in the city of Buffalo. And I couldn't be more happy to be here, but more happy that the younger generation, we did talk about that the younger generation in Sam Nephew that's stepping up to make sure events like this happen and continue to happen every single year, and to be a tradition that we have and hold here dear in the city of Buffalo. So I'm excited to be here and to raise the flag. Congratulations to everybody, and congratulations to Sam.
While Native people span the continent and range in diverse customs and heritage, we gather to hoist the Haudenosaunee flag, a flag that represents the Confederacy of the Seneca, Cayuga, Onondaga, Oneida, Mohawk, and Tuscarora, a confederacy that inspired what we now know as the United States of America. To honor our area's original people, I would like to please ask that we make a bit of space here in the center and welcome back Mr. Marty Jimerson and the Indigenous Spirit Dancers as they perform for us all today. Take a few steps back here. You guys be able to move back a few
Fuego Scano. Fuego Scano. In the language, that is how we greet each other. Hello, JSD guys, on what we caught. I'll get another while go on the greetings, my name is Martin Jimmerson Jr. From the Second Nation, enrolled member of the Beaver Clan, title holder within the Newtown Longhouse. We're honored to be here today to help celebrate Native American Heritage Month, and we have a mix of dancers here today. We're gonna do a couple of social dances here in what we call Hadagainonge Yonza Geka. And I know a lot of us are getting a little chilly out here. It's getting a little windy here, but we're gonna make the best we can here. And we're gonna start off our demonstration here and have our dancers come out here. And we're gonna do what we call a welcome song and dance. So, at this time, right out in the middle, guys, line up there. On in the way, 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 that is our welcome song and dance. We actually have a long list of dances that we do during our social gatherings, and for these demonstrations here, they're only samples here. But this next dance here, I'd like to call upon our young gentleman here, and this dance here is strictly only done by the men, our males here. So we're gonna have our males come on out, and we're gonna have them demonstrate to you guys what we call the old style war dance. Now you notice here, this dance here, when they do this dance here, it's a slow style, it's a slow beat, it's a slow style there. Now these guys here, they're gonna go out there, when you watch them dance there, their body movements there, and it signifies how they're getting ready to go off on a hunt, or usually getting ready to go off on war. But like I said, we're not at war no more here. We buried our weapons under the great tree of peace there. So, the war dance. Here we go. Okay, yeah, yeah, hey go, Yavani ho. 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 Good war dance. Give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause there. So a lot of times there, these dancers, we travel out to various native festivals, dance powwows, different dance demonstrations, and they get out there, and it's very encouraging to hear the applause from them. There, we're all still learning. We're all still learning our songs and dances, our language. But if we're not right now, they're moving on with our next dance here. We're gonna pick up the pace for you guys here, and this one here is actually we're gonna have all of our dancers come out, and we're gonna do one big smoke dance. Now this dance here has gained a lot of popularity over the years. We just did the war dance there, so you seen that one there. Now this over the years here, the speed of this dance has really picked up here. You're gonna see here a lot of champion dancers here. We see here, and the object of this dance here is the dancers have to have a good ear for the song. It comes down to the dancer, the beat of the song, and the last beat there. They have to start right on time. So here we go. Here, smoke dance time. Let's hear it for our dancers. A round of applause. Let's hear it there. Okay there. Okay, here we are actually getting down on time for our dancers here. So we got one more dance that we'd like to do with you guys here, and we're gonna actually slow it down a little bit here. And I'm gonna call upon Marty the Third here to lead this song here. Now we live in a matrilineal society, matrilineal way of life here, where we follow the mothers. And this dance here, in our traditional ways, we hold all the females in high regard. They are the life givers. Within our longhouses there, they elect our title holders. But this dance here stems back to our creation story, as it said there, Sky Woman there. She lived up in the sky world there, and there was a tree that was uprooted. There's a hole, and she fell through this hole here. She was caught by a flock of birds and placed on the back of a turtle. And as she did this dance, their feet, that's what they say, their feet pressed the back of Mother Earth, or what we call a Tino Anointed. And they say the most important piece here is you have to watch their footwork here. So with that being said, we're going to have our ladies come on out, and we're going to do what we call Escanya Gainasi, or the New Women Shuffle Dance. And this will be our last one.
Thank you to the Indigenous Spirit Dancers. Can we get another round of applause for them? Oh my God, I could cry. Okay. Thank you to the community, especially the Native community. I saw our elders dancing over there. This is what we've been waiting to happen. I want to thank our elected officials in attendance for showing solidarity and for the work that you do in your positions, and to the Creator and our ancestors watching proudly as we continue to embrace us. It means the world to me to see this happening right here. As I said, I'm a proud born and raised Buffalonian. But first and foremost, I am a Seneca woman, and I am just so proud to see all of my worlds together right here, right now, celebrating us. So thank you, Nawe.
We have to keep it as the same as that one.
Is it? I can't tell.
I think it's pretty.
Today we're not doing